Hi there. Let's get started. My name is Shelley Bow, and I am a certified nutraceutical consultant, meaning that I work on a nutritional level to support people on a therapeutic level. I very much love and am enjoying the fascination behind humans. I love whether it be psychology, mental and emotional health, physical ailments, those things that challenge the greater portions of our population. I love it all. And I love being an integral part of supporting people in that journey. However, I had a prompting this week. Let's just call it that, a prompting to take a look and do a deeper dive into a topic that has been weighing on me for some time. And that is the topic of the easy fix. This illusion behind if we just do this, just put a band aid on it, shove a pill down their throat, just do this quick so this goes away. And why that is concerning to me is because it's becoming an epidemic in many arenas. I don't care if it's weight management, mental and emotional health, career path, hair loss, you name it. We're seeing an epidemic of people who just want to press the easy button. And it feels easy at the time, but have we been led to an illusion so that we are masking the true issue, the underlying root and the cause for why the issue is there? And if we are doing that, and if we are masking it, then that's on us. And what are we going to do about it? Some of us are going to step up like I am today and really share with you the truth behind this. We need to understand that there is consequences behind the temptation of just pressing that easy button, looking for the quick fix or having that quick solution. Beverly Sills stated there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. And I will live by that. So let's talk about key areas where people like to get the quick fix, press the easy button, whatever you want to call it. Areas like weight loss, that would be one of the key areas. Areas like career advancement, hair loss, job satisfaction, mental health, chronic illness. These are all areas of life that it's just do something and do it now, make it go away, right? And I'm the opposite. I like to sit back and go, okay, what makes sense here? Because if it doesn't make sense to me, then in my opinion, it's not worth even taking a further look at. So when we look at career advancement, let's just go that topic. Let's start easy and ease our way into this. The easy fix a lot of people look for is networking without any substance. They just hop on and think, okay, people say I should meet people, right? Or relying on luck or connections. People who think that successful people just got lucky probably later on have figured out that they're wrong. Are they blessed? Yes. What they don't understand is what appears to be luck, where the sudden onset of success or award or reward has been given. What they don't realize is that behind the scenes, there were years and years of work, miracle mornings, and habits that supported that. Some people just rely on the luck of a connection. Hey, maybe somebody will be brought my way. I'm not going to say that you won't have those situations. I'm saying it's not something to rely on or short term certifications. People thinking, okay, if I just quick do this, then I'll have a reputation. People will buy into me and they'll want whatever it is I'm selling. It's just not the truth. There's a lot of consequences that are involved here. So if you look at lack of just genuine skill set or burnout from doing the wrong things to hope to get the right thing, and it's going to lead to obviously a very unstable career path or career growth. The sustainable approach, on the other hand, might be continuous learning. I love learning. I don't know about you, but I love learning. I wish that I would take more time out of my calendar to honestly just sit and work on self learning. I love opening up new avenues of learning, building real expertise in your arena. I always tell people stay in your lane, but build toward becoming better in that so you can cast a wide net and long term career planning. Oftentimes with career advancements, people are simply looking at trying to find this easy fix. So when I look at the hair loss issues out there, why is this becoming an epidemic? Thinning hair, hair loss. Obviously, being in the world of nutrition, I know there are underlying causes for it. And granted, we know there's going to be hormonal fluctuations that will feed into this, but that's a season. That shouldn't be a permanent issue, right? When we look at this, the miracle cures and treatments that are out there, miracle cures, right? I mean, most people we know have bought into the miracle cure, and to no suffice finding out that it obviously didn't work. Over the counter products with dubious claims. I mean, guys, we have to understand good marketing is a thing, right? We want to buy into everything that sounds and looks so fantastic by the people that are advertising it. Guys, that's their job, is to make it look appealing and fantastic so that we buy into it. The consequences are you spend a lot of money. There's an incredible financial loss, the potential side effects that you face with a lot of those different things, and the disappointment and frustration that comes in the end as you circle right back to the beginning of where you were. If we looked more at a sustainable approach, maybe we need to really get with somebody who is a true integrative or functional medicine or nutritional naturopathic doctor to help us understand the root cause of hair loss, why it might be, what could the deficiencies be, and how might we fulfill those deficiencies. Understanding the underlying cause can lead to healthy life choices and job satisfaction. Here's another major issue. Well, maybe I'll just do this. Maybe I'll just jump to that. Maybe I'll just drive Uber, flip burgers, bartend, whatever it might be. Not that any of those things are bad, but if you're the person that's looking for the quick fix, the easy fix, and you're thinking maybe now I'll be happy. Guys, jobs don't bring you happiness. You bring happiness to the job. Can I get a big amen on that one? Job hopping, pursuing high salaries without consideration of, is it even a fit for me? I think I'll work in a factory for the next 35 years. It doesn't fit me. I hate being indoors. I don't love being in confined areas with lots of individuals. I don't like gossipy facilities, but hey, they're going to pay me 25 bucks an hour. So why not? Because it's not a fit. And the consequence is lack, again, of stability and absolutely feeling unfulfilled in your career path. A more sustainable approach to this might be identifying personal values and interests, or finding meaningful work. Know what you love and what makes you tick. What is it that when you do it, you walk away and go, did I really just get paid for that? I know for me, it's when I do a motivational speech or a training on entrepreneurship where I'm actually feeding into the lives of people. And I think, did I really just get paid for doing something that is so honoring and fulfilling? Yeah, I did. Isn't that the perfect thing? When I do rapid transformation therapy and I have an individual walk in, and they are limited in all of their beliefs, confidence, self-sustainability. They're concerned about self-esteem, self-worth. They don't feel that they have any motivation or discipline. They're a procrastinator. They set goals. They don't achieve those goals. They tuck them away. All of the things that limit us. Can you even imagine the unbelievable satisfaction in being able to, in one session, cure that by digging deep and finding the root cause? Do you realize that I knew my whole life that this was a gift God had given me to be an integrative health professional, and at the same time be able to look at the whole person, the whole picture, and dig deep within the mind capacity to find out what are we going to do to support that person? And let's go back to school and get it done, because it's a gift that needs to be given. Finding meaningful work and developing a good, strong, positive, optimistic mindset. When it comes to mental health, can we all just take a moment and pause? Dear God, now more than ever, I am seeing so many people ridden with and almost liking the label of, I'm anxious. I have so much anxiety. I'm depressed. I have ADD. I have ADHD. I have depression. Does that make you proud? Do you feel that you finally have significance? Is that branding, that label, that title, that diagnosis, is that helping you to feel validated, important? Dear God, if that's the purpose it's serving, it is not worth having that on your chart. When the truth is, no pill will ever be more powerful than the thoughts that you have in your own mind. Over reliance on medications, it sickens me how quickly shove a pill down their throat. Maybe that'll make it go away because we all want to go on and live our lives. We want to have great lives, party, vacations, nice homes. But you just take a pill so we don't have to worry about you. Stay right there. Put a smile on your face. Turn that frown upside down. Oh, that pill didn't do it. Let's add another one. Let's increase the dose. Guys, you can obviously tell I'm crazy passionate about this area because I'm sick to my stomach over what we're doing to the population, to our young people, to our elderly people, and to everybody in between. Trillions of dollars being spent on medications that are harming more than they're bringing good. We are ignoring the needs of good therapy. We are ignoring the needs of love and support. We are ignoring the fact that we could play an instrumental role in that person feeling better about life and about themselves just by being present. What is wrong with us? When did we start being so self centered and so selfish? The consequence, masking the symptoms, not looking at the root cause, the root issue, creating a lot of dependency issues, people dependent and addicted to their medications. Do you know that Zoloft is one of the hardest medications to get someone off in this life? Yeah, the generic form is sertraline. Look at the amount of people, Xanax, Prozac, you name it. What if we looked into the deep root causes behind the sadness, behind the grief? And might I say, while I'm on the topic and I'm on my pedestal, I just want to say grief and depression, two very different things. But we like to put it all into a box. Why wouldn't you? You eat from a box, you sit in a box, you drive a box, you live in a box. Why not put that in a box too? What if we looked at lifestyle modifications? What if we looked at lifestyle changes? What if we looked at being a good flipping human and building support systems surrounding that person to help that person? When it comes to chronic illness, this is another one, man, I get on my soapbox because the easy fix, oh, the miracle cures. I heard this, I heard that. We ignore the advice of our naturopathic doctor, our holistic professionals, those people who have our best interest at hand. And instead, we're turning to the pharmaceutical industries and asking them their opinion. Well, you'll get their opinion. I can tell you that. And your doctors have been well trained by those pharmaceutical companies. They're being wined and dined. Man, there's a lot of money in that industry. In fact, more than the oil and tobacco companies combined. Yes, that is the truth. And we as a society so sickeningly just take the advice of the God complex humans who are telling us, just shove another pill down your throat. Here's a surgery. Here's a treatment. Just do it. Why would we want to drop 150 pounds of extra weight that we're carrying when I can just do a surgery or give you a pill? Why would we want to work with that individual, offering them some cognitive talk therapy, supporting them in what they're walking through in that grief, or getting a grief coach when we can just give them a pill? The sustainable approach to looking at chronic illness, adhering to medical plans, adhering to the naturopathic doctor and holistic doctor's advice, adhering to preventative care so that you don't get the issue in the first place. The psychology that exists behind the easy fix, the easy button, the make it go away, that I'm going to put a band-aid on it approach, instant gratification. We have learned to live as a society, as an impatient society. I will be the first person to admit I am really impatient, very impatient. I also have a need and a desire to be able to serve well. And if I don't feel the respect in my capacities, I will admit it is tough on me because I've worked for 29 years to better and sharpen my skills to support people from a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and financial side. Societal pressure sometimes, just get your chemo. Come on, that's what everybody does, right? You need to get it. If you only realize chemo kills more people than cancer. Doctors are the number 3 cause of death in this country, third to only heart disease and cancer. What is wrong with us, my friends, that we are doing this and living in this life unaware and uneducated, yet making major decisions that impact our loved ones and those people around us? Understanding our motivations is key. Sometimes we are driven by the fear of failure, the fear of loss, the desire of control. I'm guilty of this. I want to have significance and I work very hard to be significant and impactful, to make a contribution in this world that we live in. I'm the first to admit it's my number one need and desire. We all have the same six needs, but for some of you, safety, security, control is your number one need, and you're driven by it, anything to survive, right? The influence of marketing and media is another big issue, and it's a big mistake we make. We listen to what everybody else is saying instead of listening to our own intuition, our God given gut intuition. Embracing the long term approach, strategies to really support all of us as we move forward past today, past this simple listen, this simple share, setting realistic and good, healthy goals, being patient, and seeing ourselves as somebody who is consistent and persistent. I raise my standard of self. I set up my habitual and ritualistic habits. I raise my standard of self again. I set up my new ritualistic and habitual habits. I make sure that I'm going to have miracle mornings, and what I say I'm going to do, I do. Building healthy habits into our life is the number one most self-sustaining thing we can do. So I would encourage all of you to start there. Take a look at real life case stories behind people who have taken back control and put on the brakes and said, wait a minute, I don't know that that really meshes well with my internal belief system. That does not align with what I truly believe. I'm going to question that for a moment. And guess what? You can, because I'm going to tell you guys a secret. You may not realize this right now, but your doctor doesn't know everything. Okay. Each one of us is trained in our capacities to function as health professionals. Each one of us has our area of expertise. I am not saying there's not a place for doctors, for pharmaceuticals. I am not saying there's not a place for all those health professionals that are working in our lives. What I am saying is it should be the last resort, not the first. There's so many testimonials on long-term results that people are getting. So there are so many pitfalls, guys, with the easy fix, the easy button. There is so many benefits to sustainable solutions. Let's encourage one another to critical think. Let's encourage one another to promote healthy, preventative, long-term practices in our life so that we can inspire personal growth, and collectively as a whole, we can become better together. Where two or more are gathered, right? Bring it to God, give it in prayer to God to carry your burden, and ask God to grant you the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, because we all know there's things that we just don't get to change, and to accept the courage to accept the things that we can't, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Today, I encourage you guys with your last thought. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with that first step. My name is Shelley Bow, and I am here to serve, to impact, to bring value and contribution to your life, to this world. And I will stand up for those that I love to the day that I die. I hope this is the beginning of some of you realizing, whatever area of life it is that you feel like you've probably pressed the quick fix, the Band-Aid, the easy button. Maybe that's really not what you wanted to do. Maybe it's not what you were prompted to do. Maybe it's not what you intuitively, with God's help, wanted to do, but others pressured you. Then I think it's time we step back, stand on our own 2 feet, get a backbone, guys. Enough of the wishbone. Have a great day.